I have a $100 bill, and I just don't know what to do with this $100 bill. Wow! Hey, look, everyone! Games! Hey everyone, this is Video Game Lover here, and welcome back to another video. So Megadan29 did a video called Building the Best PlayStation 2 Collection with only $100. So I'm here to respond. He gave out a great list of games, and I got a great list of games too. About 11 games, believe it or not. These are 11 solid, great PS2 games you could get all for only $100. And let's begin. So let's start things off with a series that I non-stop talk about, and these are must-have titles for the PS2, but they're very cheap, and that's why they're in the video. And it's the Onimusha trilogy. I didn't include Dawn of Dreams because Dawn of Dreams goes for a whopping $40 right now. We were basing the prices on price charting. That was another thing he mentioned in the video. So Onimusha 1, which is an excellent hack and slash game by Capcom. This game goes for about, I would say, $6 to $7 last time I checked on price charting. So it's a really good game, very common. You could get this game anywhere. It's an excellent game. Onimusha 2, you can get for about, I believe, $6 to $7 as well. So, and this is an excellent sequel to the first Onimusha game. It plays better than the first one, and it's really good. And last but not least, Onimusha 3. This one is a little bit more pricier. This tends to go for about $15 to $17 complete. But mine isn't complete. But I was able to get mine pretty cheap for about $12. So you can get this game for about $15 at least if you want it complete. So all in all, if we're going to combine the three Onimusha games, I would say you could get them for about $28 to $30-ish. But these are excellent games and must-have games for the PS2. The next game we have here is really cheap, and you can get this for like $5. Virtual Fighter 4. This is a really good fighting game on the PlayStation 2. It plays great. It's pretty much, it was Sega's answer to Tekken, obviously, because Virtual Fighter and Tekken were 3D fighting games. But this is a really good game, and you can get this game very cheap. It only goes for about $5, so you can get this really, really cheap. So, highly recommend Virtual Fighter 4. It's a great fighting game. Next up, we have another very cheap PS2 game, and it's really good. Ace Combat 4. This is an excellent game. Very good game. It's not too easy, not too hard. Control's great. The music's fantastic. And you can get this game for like, again, $5 to $7 complete. It's a very common game. It's an excellent game, and I highly recommend checking out Ace Combat 4. It's a very, very solid flight simulating, action game for the PlayStation 2. Alright, the next two games are also common PS2 games, and you can get them really cheap, and they're very good games. The Lord of the Rings games are once again hack and slash games. Almost all of them on this list are hack and slash games, but they're very fun games. You don't really need to see the movies to understand what's going on in these games. They're very short games, so you could beat them in about 3 hours or so, but they're a very fun game. They can be challenging sometimes, but both games can go for about, well, this one in particular could go for about $5 to $7. Return of King typically goes for about $7 to $10 complete, but you can get them really cheap. These are very common games. I see them in thrift stores all the time. So be on the lookout for these two games if you want a great addition to the PS2 collection. Great games. Alright, for this next pick, I really wanted to add a Dynasty Warriors game, and I just didn't know which one to pick, but I'll go with Dynasty Warriors 3. This was the Dynasty Warriors game that kind of really kicked off the series. While 2 is, the one that started it all, 2 can be a little bit rough to go back into. This is the one that really started it all, and it's a really good game. It can be really challenging, but it's a lot of fun. There's so many characters to play it with, and if there's one Dynasty Warriors game you should play, this is the one. And this typically goes for about, I would say, $10-ish. So about $7 to $10. So be on the lookout for this one. This is a great one. Alright, this one I talk about this game all the time because it's a very common game, it's very cheap, and you should play it. Genji Dawn of the Samurai. This is a great hack and slash game for the PS2. Very simple, pick up and play type of hack and slash game. Great story, great music, wonderful graphics. This game looks beautiful on the PS2, and the combat's pretty fluid. But this is a really solid hack and slash game. So if you want like a really quick hack and slash game to play through, pick this game up. This is a really good game. Alright, the last hack and slash game on the list, and it's really common and it's really cheap. I was able to get this for a few bucks, and it's Rygar for the PS2. This is a wonderful game. It's a reboot to the Rygar series, I believe. An epic orchestrated soundtrack, great, beautiful graphics, and the combat is pretty nice. A lot of people believe that this is where God of War got its combat was from this game right here, but this is a really solid hack and slash game for the PS2, and a must-have, and this only goes for about $6 or $7. So, be on the lookout for that game. And last but not least, is one of the most underrated Crash Bandicoot games on the PlayStation 2, and that is Crash Twinsanity. This is a phenomenal platformer on the PS2. Great game. It's unfortunate that some of the levels got scrapped in this game, but this is an excellent Crash Bandicoot game. And this only goes for about $12 at least. So you see this game, pick this up. This is an excellent, excellent PlayStation 2 game. So I did pretty much a tally up, and this didn't include Crash Twinsanity. So we're looking at about $98. Now, the problem with this is that some games you can find cheaper in certain areas. So price charting can be a little bit iffy. I've seen some games a little bit cheaper than that. So let's just say we include Crash Twinsanity. If you're lucky to find these games, it should be no more or no less than 100. But if we don't include Crash Twinsanity, then you're still going to get a great library of games. I mean, think about it, that's 10 games. With Crash Twinsanity, that's 11 PS2 games right there. 11 great PS2 games. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to do your version of the video. So thank you guys for watching. Video Game Over 58, sign out. Peace.